Which is supposed to be this is White Raven over here. Today's Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. How are you, witches? How was your week? Wow, this past week was filled with a lot of adventure for me. Hopefully, you had a great week too. My week was very active to say the least. And I want to say thank you so very much for all of you guys that have supported me and all the really kind comments and support comments and all the things that I shared with you guys last week. So we have a few planets in a retrograde, and on top of that, we are in the month of October, in which the veil between the living and the spiritual world is very thin. So to say the least, witches energies are very, very stirred up right now. Which takes me to something that I wanted to share with you guys today. Yesterday I went to the Renaissance Fest in Maryland. I love to visit the Maryland Renaissance Fest every year. And last year we didn't have it because of COVID, but this year was full blown. And I had a great day. I went yesterday with my man, with my husband, and just because, I just like to support my fellow witches. I did go and had a reading, a couple's reading for me and my husband. Needless to say, I did not tell the person that was reading for me that I know how to read the cards, that I read the cards, that I am a fellow witch. I just wanted to see what she had to say, and the reading was a little bit confusing. The reading was not a very clear. She was telling me some things. I was looking at other things. I was looking at it from my perspective. She was looking at it from her perspective. And this takes me to something that I want to share with you. Right now we have all of these planets in retrograde, and on top of that is the month of October. So we have a lot of energies going all over the place. Understand that if you decide to do a reading at this time, at this moment, especially when Mercury is in retrograde, chances are that you're going to get a reading that is going to be a little bit confusing, a little bit all over the place, pretty much like the energies that we are living at this moment. So if you have been doing some type of a tarot reading or divination reading and you are not getting a very clear message, please make sure that you redo these readings after the 18th of October. 18th of October is when Mercury goes back straight. After that, you should be getting more defined messages, more clear messages when you use your divination tools. So there you go. Now you know. Wait until the 18th, redo them again. I also want to say thank you for all of you guys that have been purchasing my stuff on the website. My cards are sold out, and my tabula mortem is also sold out. Thank you so very much for all your support. I am going to have in the website by tomorrow Samhain oil / perfume, and also Samhain powder. And this Samhain powder and the Samhain perfume / oil is for you to get in touch with the spiritual world easier. Now, this is something that you can use on yourself, and the powder is something that you can use to rub on your candles. Remember that on the 9th of Samhain, divination, scrying, the communication with the spiritual world is at its peak. So these things that I'm going to have in my website, needless to say, are going to be limited edition, and they're going to be for the Samhain night. It's going to be what I'm going to be using, what I have been using, and I recommend for you that if you're interested in one of those, going to my website. They're going to be live probably tomorrow night or by Wednesday, because I want you guys to have it right away. These are products that I made with the utmost respect and also with the best ingredients. I am very picky when it comes to that. And I want you to get the full energy of these products, and just letting you know, it's going to be on the website, so check it out. Believe it or not, love spells were extremely popular. It was a thing that you used to do in the night of Samhain back in the Celt times. It was believed that the spirits around will assist you influencing the person of your interest, or at least getting that person to finally notice you or commit to you if it was somebody that you already had. Based on that tradition, I'm going to share with you, which is 2 very simple spells, but yet filled with centuries-old collective energy. Are you ready? Let's do it. Okay, witches, for the first spell, we're going to need just a few simple things. So you're going to need a lighter, or you can use matches, whatever you prefer. We're going to need an apple. We're going to need a red candle. We're going to need a brush. And last but not least, witches, we're going to need our handy dandy mirror. And this is what we're going to do, witches, and pay attention, please. On the night of Samhain, right before midnight, right before you going to bed, you are going to get your mirror, get your brush, get your apple, get your candle and your lighter. Sit down in front of your mirror. Put your candle between you and your mirror, witches, and light it up. Now you're sitting in front of your mirror, you're looking at yourself in the mirror, and also your mirror is reflecting the light of the candle. Make sure you have your apple close by and also your brush close by. This is the chant that you're going to chant, which is, I need you to focus in what you are trying to do, which is, I need you to put all your intentions into this chant. The fruit is sweet. So is my love. At the altar to meet, love, do not tarry, but marry me soon. Once you're finished doing your chant, witch, you are going to bite on your apple. Put it on the side and repeat the words. The fruit is sweet, and so is my love. At the altar to meet, love, do not tarry, but marry me soon. Now listen up, witches, where you're looking at yourself in the mirror and your candle is lit. Make sure that you brush your hair 100 times. Now let me tell you something, witches. This is a spell that's been out there for a very long time. So you just want to brush your hair 100 strokes. Okay, witches, don't falter. Now put down your brush when you're finished, and these are the chants that you're going to repeat. Love, show yourself within this mirror to me, and walk with me in dreams, that we may be joined in love eternally. Gaze into your candle, witch, in the reflection of the mirror. Look at it. Repeat the chants as many times as you need to. The idea is for you to see the love of your dreams or call upon the love of your dream. If you already have somebody but that you want him to commit, this is the chant and this is the spell that we're going to do for that. If you do not know who your future love is, this is a chant for you to at least see a glimpse of how this person is going to look. And you may feel like this is a very strange thing to do, but I can tell you that I saw my man even before I met him. Once you feel like you have a connection, snuff your candle. And go to bed, witch. Go to sleep. The following morning, you're going to take your apple and you are going to put it outside. The idea is, witches, that you dream about your loved one and about confirmation of what's about to happen. Okay, witches, for our second spell, we're going to need our good old cauldron. Make sure, if you don't have a cauldron, make sure you have a fire-resistant container. We're also going to need a little Sharpie. We're also going to need 3 bay leaves. Have your lighter handy. Next, on the leaves, you're going to write either your question or the name of your loved one. So let's say you are in love with your boyfriend, John Doe, and you want to know how their relationship is going to be going in the year to come, or if you want to know if John Doe is finally going to commit to you and ask you for marriage or to get engaged. Write down what you need to know in your bay leaves. So let's put over here, will I get married to John Doe? Repeat it again and one more time. Okay, witches, so once you have the 3 leaves with your question on it or with your petition on it, please make sure that you're in a ventilated area and that your fire alarms are not close by. Also make sure that you have a fireproof container. Light your first bay leaf. It smells so very good. You are going to see how that fire is burning. You want that leaf to crackle, witch. As you're burning your leaves, witches, this is the chant that you're going to chant. Lower leaves that burn in the fire, draw to me my heart desires. You want to watch for the fire in the leaf, witches. You want to see how wild that fire is? A fire that burns high is a fire that is telling you good things are to come. A fire that does not burn high is a fire that is telling you maybe you want to reconsider your life. That is awesome, witches. That's exactly what you want, just like this one. If these leaves do not give you that crackle, if they give you a really hard time to burn, witches, you really need to reconsider what you want. See that? That's what you want, a lot of fire. And that's it, witches. Thank you so very much for watching these 2 little spells that, even though they're simple, they're going to assist you finding your one and true love. Please email me at layerofthewitch@yahoo.com, layerofthewitch@yahoo.com. I'm always super excited to answer your questions and help you out, witches. Follow my social platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. And remember, I'm going to have awesome products in my website, whiteravenandwitcheslayer.com, for your Samhain night, for your Samhain rituals. And this is made with the utmost respect and love to you, witches. The veil is thinning. Take advantage of this beautiful energy that we have around. Communicate with your dad. Do all your divination. And come back and see me next Monday, witches. It is always so awesome talking to you, witches. You must stay very smart, so very smart. But above all, you must stay so very awakened. White Raven over here. Love you, witches.